Testing.
Is it on?
Yeah. Can you picture yourself going out to eat with a horse? It may seem far-fetched, but organizations ranging from the sunny shores of California to the craggy cliffs of Maine let people do just that. Don't worry, I'm not talking about eating horses, what horses eat, or even about eating at all. What these organizations do is EAT, Equine Assisted Therapy. Good morning. My name is Grace Blaufus, and I represent the Massachusetts 4-H Communication Team. Today, I am going to be talking to you about what's to eat. I will explain what EAT is, the backstory behind it, who it benefits, and why. Equine-assisted therapy has two different components, hippotherapy and equine-assisted psychotherapy. Hippotherapy involves the use of horses to help clients with physical disabilities. However, I'm not going to be talking about hippotherapy today. Instead, my topic is equine-assisted psychotherapy, which incorporates an equine environment built by taking care of horses, with a focus on the human-horse relationship. Equine psychotherapists help clients by helping them discover and talk about emotional issues for healing purposes. This is accomplished by helping them learn a couple different skills, such as confidence, communication, trust, social relations, impulse control, and boundaries. The therapeutic benefit of riding horses and being around horses has been recognized as far back as ancient Greece. However, psychotherapy in particular wasn't recognized until fairly recently. Equine-assisted psychotherapy was publicly introduced into the United States when the Equine Facilitated Mental Health Association, otherwise known as EFMA, was founded in 1994. It is a branch off of a pre-existing hippotherapy organization that was founded in 1969. While the original organization focuses on the physical benefit of working with horses, EFMA focuses on the emotional benefit. Equine psychotherapists help clients to learn from this, and this is accomplished in several different ways, which I'm going to go over shortly. In 1999, though, another organization called the Equine Assisted Growth and Learning Association, also called EGALA, came into the picture. Like its predecessor, it is a non-profit, and it works promoting professional and ethical standards in the field of equine psychotherapy, including holding conferences, support groups, and sending out newsletters. Both EFMA and EGALA have training programs and are widespread. In fact, equine psychotherapists are required to have some sort of certification, which normally comes from one of those two organizations. Since the job of an EAT therapist is to treat mental health, it's really no surprise that they have a strategy for treating one of the most common mental disorders in the United States, anxiety. So, how can a horse help you if you have anxiety? Psychotherapists lead clients through this by teaching them how to read a horse's emotions. Clients are then tasked with watching their own horse for signs of anxiety. When signs are seen, they talk to their therapists about why. By shifting the focus onto the horse's anxiety rather than the client forgets about their own problems. The interaction lessens anxious response and makes it so that the client doesn't default to their automatic worried thoughts. In addition, horses can help victims of PTSD, or post-traumatic stress disorder, from reliving their traumatic memories over and over. Sadly, mental health issues such as PTSD are something that about 40% of veterans have to deal with. The mental trauma they've experienced puts them at a much higher risk of becoming suicidal, homeless, unemployed, and/or a plethora of other unfortunate life experiences. When working with a horse, one must be direct and clear. A horse doesn't care about motives behind an action. The only thing it's going to respond to is the action itself. Clients with PTSD must keep themselves in the moment in order to interact with the horse effectively, which pulls them away from overthinking and reliving their traumatic memories. Horses introduce people into a whole new world of peace, focus, and learning. One organization that helps people with PTSD is Heart of Horse Sense, which was founded in 2014. Based in Marshall, North Carolina, it helps to fund equine psychotherapy programs that benefit veterans, especially those with PTSD or brain injuries. Throughout the year, Heart of Horse Sense offers one-on-one classes, group classes, day-long retreats, and 12-day retreats. Additionally, horses can help promote responsibility and routine, which can be beneficial treatment for people suffering from depression. Clients have a horse care routine, which includes feeding the horse, grooming the horse, and mucking out the stall, among other duties. In today's world of instant gratification and machines that do most of the work for you, the feeling of a job well done is hard to come across, and yet so important for the mental health of the depressed. These small completed activities can be built up into a routine, which is fulfilling and keeps the client getting up every morning. After all, they don't want the horse to go hungry. Prisoners often have problems with depression when learning to transition from their facility back into society. Thorncroft Equestrian Center, founded in 1969 in Malvern, Pennsylvania, helps them with just that. While it is primarily a hippotherapy organization that works with civilians, it also extends a helping hand to prisoners using an EGALA therapeutic model. Therapy for prisoners is an 8-week program, but isn't very large or open to everyone. Instead, clients are chosen on a case-by-case basis. Lastly, horses can be a beneficial tool in helping people who suffer from addiction. Due to the negative effects of drugs, addicts can often be seen as being rather out of touch with their feelings. How on earth is a therapist supposed to help with this problem? This is where the horses come in. A horse is a pack animal, and it responds to human emotions in a similar way to how it would respond to members of its herd, and can sense human nervousness, fear, anger, sadness, and happiness. By watching how a horse reacts to them, clients can get non-judgmental feedback on how to interact with others. Therapists keep an eye out for these reactions and notify clients to help them figure out which emotion they're having that is causing the reaction in the horse. They do this with the purpose of becoming more in tune with how the client comes across to others. Throughout history, horses have served humanity in many ways. They've been used in farming, transportation, and in more recent human history, recreation. With how dutifully they've been serving us through the years, it's really no surprise that they're used in therapy as well. Horses heal us, as well as help us get around, and are a source of inexhaustible fun. What on earth would we ever do without them? Today, I have talked to you about what EAT is, a brief history of equine psychotherapy, how horses are used in therapy, and a couple of the programs that use them. This concludes my public speech. My sources are equinetherapygroup.com, horsesteachingandhealing.com, egala.org, and independent.co.uk. Thank you.